Price drop and Call of Duty Ghosts coming to the PlayStation Vita. Sign me up. Plus, new controllers for the PS4 and more on today's G-Tech. What's up, guys? BriarRabbit here. Sony released the PlayStation Vita in February of 2012 in the United States. And you know, it really didn't get off to a huge start. I think it's overpriced. It definitely started off overpriced, especially with the cellular edition. And the games weren't there. And, you know, there was a host of problems, but it never really took off. So yesterday at Gamescom, they actually announced a price drop for the system, which I think is overdue, frankly, to $199.99. Now, I originally had planned on buying a PS Vita. I couldn't wait to buy a PS Vita because, you know, it just looked like this next-gen handheld gaming system, and you know, I play some games on my iPhone or my iPad, but you know, I'm a hardcore gamer. I don't find that those systems are very well suited for the kind of games I like to play. So when they announced that they were going to bring the Black Ops PS Vita package to the United States, I was like, all right, that's going to be the one I get. And then the Black Ops game just got panned. It was a terrible game. It was an awful port from the old console games. And, you know, I changed my mind. I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay money for this thing that I'm not going to play, so screw it. I'll see if any other games come out, and maybe I'll get interested in it again later. Well, I got to tell you, I'm starting to get interested in this thing again. So besides the price drop that we saw yesterday, which, again, is way overdue, we actually got some pretty good news that Call of Duty Ghosts would be coming for the Vita, which, to me, is a lot of fun, you know. I play games in bed sometimes, you know, while the fiance's asleep, or sometimes when I'm watching something, you know, a little bit boring on TV. It's nice to be able to just flip out a game and start tapping away at it. And playing a little Ghosts on the PS Vita, that sounds like a lot of fun to me. Now, to be honest with you, they'd have to make a port that is pretty good. You know, I don't want to play just a crappy version of Ghosts just because it's on the PS Vita, and I especially don't want to pay $250 for the privilege. That's $199.99 for the Vita, and you know, $50 presumably for the game. But you know, if that game is pretty good, that might alone get me to buy the PS Vita. You know, it'd be a nice thing to have. They also announced some other stuff for the Vita, which also look pretty good. Fez, which I still haven't gotten around to playing, is going to come out for the Vita. Minecraft is going to come out for the Vita, and Borderlands 2, which I still also haven't gotten to play. I played an awful lot of Borderlands 1, but just didn't get around to Borderlands 2. So those three games I'm, you know, pretty interested in, especially Borderlands 2 and Fez. Coming out on the Vita, these are the kinds of things that might finally get me to, you know, break the seal of my wallet, open it up, and try out the Vita. What do you guys think, though? Do you guys have Vitas? Do you play them? Are they decent? You know, what do you guys think about them? I often read kind of hardware reviews on, you know, like CNET.com or The Verge or wherever, and these guys aren't really gamers, you know. There's not really a source for really good hardware reviews for specific gaming devices, and I think that's kind of a gap that could be filled, but it's not one that's filled right now. So again, I'm asking you guys, do you guys have PS Vitas? Do you play them a lot? Are they good? Do you have any games that are really kind of stand out, not to be missed for the PS Vita? Or do you think, you know, it's not worth it? Keep playing with your iPhone while you're sitting on the couch and play Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS4 or Xbox One. Oh, I totally got turned on there. That was terrible. Next up, on the official EU press site for the PS4, we see a couple of differently colored controllers. We see a blue one and a red one. I got pictures up here on the screen. I kind of like that blue one. They have kind of a matte finish to them, and they look pretty cool to me. I like when companies do this. I know that it's marketing. I know that they're just saying, well, we could probably get 10% more sales if we release a few different colors because people will want to, you know, have different color controllers instead of just the standard black. I realize that's what's going on, and I realize it's working on me, but I got a confession to make. When the PS3 was brand new and the only colors you could buy, the accessories were black, I actually ordered a white controller from Asia just because I wanted a white controller. And I paid an extra, I don't know, $20 or $30 to do that. There was no reason for it. It was no way different than the black one that was available in America, aside from the color, but I decided I wanted it. I wanted that extra white controller. So obviously these colored controllers are going to speak to me a little bit more than most people. What do you guys think? Do you care what color your controller is? I kind of like the blue one. The red one doesn't look too bad either. I really like how they have a matte finish, and I'm not sure, does the black one have that matte finish? I assume it does, and I just can't see it in the pictures because of, you know, it's black, and black doesn't really pick up well in pictures, but I like that matte finish. I think it's a lot better than kind of a hard plastic finish. It's just more comfortable in the hand. So what do you guys think? Does it matter to you guys that, you know, Sony's releasing these different colored controllers, or, you know, is it just a marketing scheme and I should shut up about it? The last thing I want to talk about was the Gamescom press conferences themselves. I was hoping for a bit more of a spectacle from both Sony and Microsoft. What I got from Sony was a release date, which I'm really happy about. What I got from Microsoft wasn't much at all, really. I was hoping for something more. You know, I was really hoping to, you know, get excited and get really happy about this. And, you know, there was a couple of little juicy bits, but not much. And, you know, they had the world's attention for this Gamescom conference, and I feel like they both kind of dropped the ball a little bit. At least Sony released put a release date out there. I suppose that's probably the best possible time to do that when you have everybody's attention. Xbox, you know, I don't know what's going on over the Xbox team right now. They don't seem to have a direction. They don't seem to, you know, they seem to be changing their minds on a daily basis about the policies of the Xbox One. So we'll have to see about it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. I make new videos almost every day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.